Still no word tonight on the identification of a second body found in the woods of Innis Park in northeast Columbus. Columbus police say the investigation continues, but it will take time. NBC4's Ted Hart has been following the story since it first broke.
Stanley Diggs is a retired Columbus police officer.
I can't see nothing back here.
His house backs up to the edge of Innis Park, not far from where the remains of two bodies were discovered last week. Diggs says he often hears gunfire in the park at night.
2 days ago, even after the police were still in the area guarding the crime scene, and I heard 3 loud shots. In fact, it was 4 o'clock in the morning.
Investigators first recovered the body of Wilson Villeda, a 17-year-old who had recently come to Columbus from El Salvador. Villeda had been missing since mid-November. Family members say he had essentially dropped out of school. They say they're not sure whether he joined a gang, but say he'd been hanging around with some bad people. Forensic archaeologists discovered a second set of remains right next to Villeda's. Those remains are skeletal, and the coroner says that autopsy could take weeks. Even though there's a path leading into the park just down the street, Stanley Diggs says he hasn't been in the park for years and believes others should stay away as well, especially after dark.
Would suggest that they not come in this park during the night because you just don't know who's back there. And especially like the other day when I heard shots at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Now, when they're done, these autopsies will answer some questions about these deaths, but police, meanwhile, are combing through phone records, text messages, and other evidence that may lead them to those responsible. Live at the Franklin County Coroner's Office, Ted Hart, NBC4.
Ted, thank you. Now we will be watching for an update on the identification of those remains. Stay with us online on NBC4i.com for any updates.